Hello, hello and welcome back to another Lua tutorial video, and today I'll be talking about global and local variables and functions. So usually global variables are ones just like this, or like y equals 4. But to assign a local variable, all you have to do is you have to just, for example, type in local, make sure you add a space in it, and then your variable, just like a regular variable, just basically like this, but instead with local in first. So, and that's very easy, but easy to create a local variable. Well, why do we need local variables? What's the purpose of local variables? So basically local variables are like here. So x equals 1. This is local to the chunk. So local to the chunk. So what do I mean by this? So for example, let's say we make a function called maybe print x, and then if we put in local x equals, maybe 5, actually if you'd be like, yeah, we're creating another variable, but if we print x, this is actually gonna print 1. This is gonna print 1 because this is local to the chunk. Well, sorry, this is local to the function body, so actually basically like local. So you know what I mean, like, basically this function only knows that x is 5. So this is like the chunk right here, and as you see, if we run this, as you see, it actually prints 1. So let's say we wanted to, here we actually print x, and we try again. It's, well, we forgot to call our function, so now, sorry about that. So actually this is going to print 5 and 1. So first we call this function right here, and then actually since x is local to the function or the body, then it's going to equal to, x is going to equal 5 since it's local. So then when you print x, it's actually going to print 5, just like this. And then since local x is to the chunk, we can put it right here. So, well, sorry, we print x, it's x prints x is 1. So let's say we don't put a local, we're making it like global, for example. Actually, this is gonna change x, like everything, to 5. So this will now print 5. So actually, as you see right here, this will print 5, as we see, 5, 5. And you'd be like, why? Well, because this is, well, obviously we did not put this local to the body. So this is gonna automatically become a global, global, and now every code knows it's now x equals 5 when we call the function. So let's call this like maybe another print, and then we can say local x equals 6, then print 6. Sorry, print x. And then if I were to say another print, this would print 6. This would print 5 because print x, local body x, and prints x. X is actually 6. So it's basically like that. So now there's also not just local variables, but there's non-global functions. So for example, you were maybe you wanted to, so for example, this is local function, maybe you say print x, and maybe print x like this. So this would print we call it, this would print X, and because we told it to print X, so basically local X, this is basically the same thing, and you can store in variables, like we always do. So this is essentially probably the same thing like this, but this is basically with a syntactic sugar. So as you see, if we do this, Lua begin.lua, it will still do it. So it's basically the same thing like with regular global functions. You can do that. That's all. So basically, yeah, their local functions are kind of basically the same thing with variables. So like I said, so I also recommend using local functions, like, and yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later.